Hey guys, how's it going? MegaLugia here, one of your announcers for the MPL, and today people, we are back with week 5 of the Pokemon of the Week, the series where we look at the best performing mons during the previous week of battles, analyzing what they did so well, and how they were able to work on their respective teams. They may not always be the mons with the most kills, but also looking at their pressure during the match. Make sure to let me know if there are any MVPs you think I missed, and with that, let's get into the video. So kicking off this week, we have Vaporeon. Third week, fourth week, I'm not sure. I'm losing count how many times we see Vaporeon here. Again, it is not for its overpowering sweep or leading in kills, but for being a very annoying, bulky wall that will not go down. From the get-go, Vaporeon led off the match and put pressure right then and there. Vaporeon honestly gives no shits and takes hits from the Mienshao, the Blastoise, the Tornadus, and of course, burns the Tornadus. I think I should start a counter for the number of burns Vaporeon gets this season, mainly because, Florges gets burnt as well. This was the trend throughout the match, with Vaporeon getting burn after burn and essentially stopping the Sin City Staraptors from getting any momentum with Scalds and Wish Passes. See you next week, Vaporeon. Continuing the theme of being a bulky, annoying wall that will not go down, we have possibly one of the best megas at doing that in Mega Venusaur, from the Detroit Lipards coached by Cypher in their match versus the Viridian Beedrills. So Mega Venusaur also leads off the game, and he kinda just made the battlefield his home. Let me explain. So he's in versus Rotom. Obvious Giga Drain is obvious, right? Right. So Dench switches out into the Latios to get a Side Shock, but Venusaur goes for the knockoff, dealing some damage and getting rid of that Clover Berry, which I assume was meant for the Bisharp later on. Already foiled some plans right there. Latios now drops a big Draco, or well, at least I thought it was big, as it only does half to the Mega Venusaur. Venusaur eats that up and synthesizes back to full HP. Venusaur is now versus a Meloetta, and again, obvious Psychic is obvious, right? Yeah, but Venusaur says no and goes for a knockoff on a predicted T-Wave. Fast forward to a little later on, and it's now Mega Venusaur in versus a Mega Gyarados at quite low HP. Mega Gyarados goes for the Ice Fang, and even with the Mold Breaker, Mega Venusaur lives the hit and knocks it out with a Giga Drain. Skipping ahead one more time to the end of the battle, yes, that's how long it lasted. It's in versus the Rotom, and you know what happens, Giga Drain. GG, good night Rotom. Very well played by Mega Venusaur. At the number 2 spot, we have Bravery from, wait for it, the Baltimore Braveries, coached by Blake in their match versus the Leeds Rhyhorns. Now, the Bravery had the potential to do a lot of work versus the Rhyhorns team. Here we see it in versus the Amoonguss, and because of the Lumberry, it wakes up from the Spore. Obviously the Amoonguss switches out, and this gives Blake the opportunity to go for a substitute. The Seismitoad then comes in, and a Scald is not enough to break the sub. This was really good planning, as even a Sludge Bomb for Amoonguss cannot break the sub, as well as an Ice Punch with a Bulk Up. Bravery was really able to put in the work this match, getting a total of 4 kills. Again, really good prep and planning by Break, realizing the Brave Bird Spam was a solid option, and got him to number 2 this week. GG, Braviary. And at the number 1 spot, we have our Maldo from the Toronto Staraptors, coached by Token, in their match versus the St. Louis Sableyes. Now, it was really hard to distinguish between Armaldo and Braviary, but when do you ever see a low tier mon like Armaldo pull off a late game sweep? Not very often, right? So let's get into it. This game was based around a rain sweep on Token's side, preserving win conditions till the end, and when Armaldo hit the field with the rain up, you could see the destruction that was coming. Armaldo's speed is doubled in the rain thanks to Swift Swim, so MegaLugia switches out and Registeel comes in. Armaldo doesn't even make a move, its sheer presence is enough to cause Registeel to faint upon entry. If that's not power, I don't know what is. Next, Emboar comes in. Armaldo loads up an Earthquake and takes it clean out. 1 down. Next, MegaLugia, the tank, is on the hit list and as well is taken down. It's now 1v1 versus the Weavile, and Armaldo doesn't just dish out hits, it takes them, hanging on with 2 HP versus a Life Orb Weavile. Armaldo showing how valuable it was to Token this game and clutching the number 1 spot. And there you have it guys, week 5 of the Pokemon of the Week. Make sure to let me know in the comments down below what you thought, and until next time, thanks for watching. Make sure to check out all the coaches linked down below. MegaLugia here checking out. Peace!